Hi kindergarten friends, it's Mrs. Kazmarek. I feel really bad that I missed last Thursday and I'm missing this Thursday, so I decided to make a video to help get you caught up. So we're working on a primary and secondary color popsicle lesson. This is what's hanging up on the board, and as you can see, we started this last Thursday with the other substitute teacher, and you painted a yellow and a red. You painted a blue and a yellow, and you painted a red and a blue. Red, yellow, and blue are the primary colors. Those are the most important colors. We need to use those colors to make any other color. And inside the middle of our popsicles, we have purple, green, and orange. And those are the secondary colors. The reason why they're called secondary is because we can take these two colors, mix them together to make this color here. So red and blue, if we mix them together, they make purple. Awesome. Blue and yellow, mix them together, they make green. And yellow and red, mix it together, we're going to make some orange. So last week, you painted popsicles, something like this, and you left the middles blank. Now, I did notice some of you, when you painted, the yellow, the blue and the yellow kind of are together. There's not a middle there. That's okay. Just fill in a middle when you paint. So today we're going to blend the colors and finish this project. So I'm going to put my camera down on the table so you can see, and then also we need to pass these out so everyone has their papers. You're going to get a paint tray with the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. My paint tray I'm using for all the videos, so there's some extra paint on here, but that's okay. Your paint tray will be nice and clean. And you're going to get a water cup with a paintbrush. If you have a partner, you'll have two. Okay, so we know how to, we've done this before, but just in case, just want to review. So if you need to pause the video at any time, your teacher needs to pause it so you can kind of get caught up. You can pause it. But it should be pretty, I'll try to go slow so it's not too complicated. So here's our popsicles that we started with. We're going to start with this one first, the yellow and the red. And yellow and red, mix them together, makes orange. Awesome. So I'm going to show you, we're going to mix the colors, and your teacher's going to pick who's mixing. So I've got my colors here. You can even see I have some orange here. That's from the other class. So we're going to make our own orange, and we need to take yellow and red. So I'm going to take some of this yellow, and we're going to make some piles. We're going to separate these two colors because we need this yellow to make green. So we don't want to use all the yellow. We kind of have to make two piles of yellow. And your substitute will probably give you two piles. You shouldn't have to do this, but just in case, you can make two piles. That's not bad. You guys see okay? So we want to clean our brush off really good, because it's important to clean our brush off so we don't get the paint in the other colors. So we need to make orange. So we need some of this red here. Not a lot. Start with a little bit. See how much I have on there? Not a whole lot. It'll be easier if you can always add more. So I'm going to start with this pile here, and I'm going to mix in the red. And your teacher's going to pick somebody to do this. Not everyone can do this, because if all the brushes are in there, it will just be very messy. But as you can see, as I mix the yellow and the red, I get orange. Amazing. Super cool. So then I'm going to take this orange on my brush, and everybody can take the orange when you're ready. And we're going to go to the yellow and the red one, and we're going to paint the middle orange, because yellow and red make orange. Awesome. And if you don't have any room, just go right on top, right in the middle. Just find a spot, or if you accidentally painted yellow and red here and you've got a blank bottom, just paint the bottom. So it should just have these three colors in the popsicle. If it doesn't match mine perfectly, that's okay. The next one, we've got blue and yellow. And blue and yellow make green. So right now I'm cleaning my brush, I'm getting my paint tray. You can see I already made some green earlier, but that's okay. We're going to make some green now. That's what the rest of this yellow is for. That's why we have two piles of yellow. So we're going to take some blue, not too much, because we can always add more, and we're going to mix Wow, beautiful color green. This is great. So I've got my color here. Looks awesome. And everybody at the table can share. I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to get my paper back here. And I'm going to paint the middle of my popsicle green. If you didn't do this totally right, and you have a different spot, then fill that different spot in. No big deal. But try to make sure the yellow and the blue and the green are together. There we go. Awesome. I'm cleaning my brush off because I got one more to do. That is purple or violet. So I've got my two colors here. Red and blue, they make violet. This time I'm going to start with blue. If you need to, you can make another pile. I got a lot of blue here, so I'm going to make another pile. Or you can just mix right into that blue. It's fine with me. Clean my brush. Scoop up some red. This time I'm taking a lot of red. You don't have to do a little bit. You can really scoop up the red. It's kind of equal parts blue, equal parts red. And when I spin my brush, whew, that is beautiful. Kind of keep it together so it's not getting in with the other colors. But you can see that's a nice deep purple. If it's too dark, add more red. If it's too reddish color, add more blue. So you get the right color you guys like. So that's pretty good. I'm going to set this aside. Bring my popsicle over here. And my red and blue popsicle, we're going to add purple to it. Awesome. Now, you're going to put this when you're done in the drying rack. Okay? So it gets nice and dry. It should look like this. Looks great. And then you're going to move on to the next part. Now I'm going to use a white piece of paper because this is what I have in front of me, but you guys get to pick a color of construction paper. I'm going to have a big pile of construction paper, and you get to pick any color you want. Your name and code goes on the back. So my name is Mrs., and I'm writing this backwards, Mrs. K. Our code is a K and a J. Did I do that right? Awesome. So Mrs. K, you're going to put your name, not my name, and KJ on the back, and then you're going to flip your paper over. And like I said, I have white, but you're going to have a beautiful color. We want to practice, this is going to be our background. So like I showed you from earlier, here's the background. I made lots of colors and lines. I picked orange. You get to pick any color you like. So I'm going to start with some basic lines, and there's so many different ways to make lines, but I'm going to start easy. I'm going to make a straight line, and I'm going to use that purple I had on my brush, but you can pick any color you have in your paint tray. So we got some purple line. Oops, put this on top. Get some more purple. I'm going to make two purple lines. Do you have to copy me? No. You can make your own kind of lines. And you can imagine or create some different types of lines. I love loop-de-loop lines. I think they're so fun. I'm going to use some green to make some loop-de-loop lines. Loop, de-loop, 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 loop. Pretty cool. What other lines can we make? I'm going to try a zigzag line with some blue. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And not only can you make lines, you can also make shapes. Circles, squares, triangles. I'm going to make some circles down here. Kind of looks like a pattern, doesn't it? Circle, circle, circle. You can do colored patterns. You can do all kinds. And I'll do, what color have I not done? Oh, I haven't done orange yet. Let's do triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square. Awesome. I love it. So this is going to be our background for our popsicle painting. This also can go in the drying rack. And your popsicles, that you finished up today can go in the drying rack, and then you are all finished. If you have time, you can go to Activity Center, but we definitely need to clean up, and then you can go to Activity Center. If not, you'll clean up, and then you'll move on to your next class. So I hope you guys have fun. I miss you guys. I'm sorry I can't be here again, but I thought at least a video might help. And I hope you have an awesome art day, and I'll see you next Thursday. I'll be back next Thursday. All right, bye.